Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it is time for gas, and it's gas this time. We are doing genuinely approachable Sudoku, which comes out on the daily Sudoku channel on the Discord server, produced by Clover, Philip Newman, and Bill Murphy. And about a month later, I try and round up 5 puzzles, do them all as quickly as I can. Now, I am excited from a purely selfish point of view, because apparently if I get 2 hats, you get a hat for a quick time and 2 hats for a quicker time that is designated for each puzzle. If I get 2 hats on each puzzle of these 5, then I'm up to my highest ever streak of 2 hat puzzles, which is apparently 52, much higher than I'd thought it was before this streak began, but I am keen to get there. So I need to get all these 5 solved without significant hitch, and we'll see how that goes. What I will do is go through the rules of all of them before I take them on against the clock. And then we'll see how we go. I will quickly mention that on Patreon we have Glum Hippo's brilliant hunt, the fossil hunt it's called, with XY differences puzzles. It's very, very good. Where else can you go? You can go to the Discord server where these puzzles appear, for instance, and many other channels. You can go to our merchandise and buy yourself a Cracking the Cryptic hoodie or similar. And you can buy our apps, and they're all on links under the apps section. So do check it all out. But the first 10 links, because each puzzle has 2 possible links, will be to the puzzles we're doing today. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, read out what the guys on the Discord server said about their puzzles, because they write entertaining intros, which include the rules. And having done that, then we will know what we're going to expect as we go through them. And and then I can take them on. So we start with this one that's on the screen, which is called Best Friends by Clover, who says, today's gas is a best friends Sudoku. Tag your bestie in the comments, unless your bestie doesn't like Sudoku. In that case, tag them anyways and we'll try to convince them. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, clues tell you a pair of digits that must appear adjacent to each other in either order in that row or column. For instance, in row 9, because of the clue at the top here, 7 and 8 must appear next to each other in some order. Okay, I've never seen that before. Interesting. There is a dinosaur that you get if you don't achieve either of the hat times, and this has been named for this puzzle as a fabulous Fabrosaurus. Then we will go on to Bill's first puzzle, called Single Ladies. An apology at Daily Sudoku Solver. I didn't say Happy New Year. Best wishes to you all. I hope the universe is kind and meets your dreams with the energy you need for 2023. Wow, we're very late in the new year because I'm doing them a month behind. For me, despite my new job, new house, fresh start, things are basically the same. Strange, Bill. I promise to make Mark keep reading insane intros and to keep winding Philip up, like with today's Fortress Sudoku. Now, viewers of Cracking the Cryptic may recognise the pattern as the Fistamafell ring. Set isn't a gas technique, never will be, and you don't need it for this puzzle, but stealing the first gas Fistamafell ring puzzle out from under Philip is so very worth it. Happy 2023 to us all. Cheers. Right, normal Sudoku rules apply. Cells with these grey cells with outward-facing arrows must contain higher digits than their white orthogonal neighbours. So this digit, you can see from the arrows provided where they are higher. So that cell must be higher than either of those 2. That one must be higher than either of those 2, etc. So that is the rules of a Fortress Sudoku, which is barely a candidate for gas in my view. I don't like Fortress Sudokus because I'm rubbish at them. But we'll see how we get on with the gas one. And the dinosaur is a New Year Nuthetes. And then we will go on to Philip's only puzzle for today, another silly title. What's the hyphen doing in silly there? This is a Windoku, so it's a windowsill. There we go. That was obvious. It's cute that Bill thinks I haven't done a Fistamafell ring fortress puzzle in gas before. It's okay. No one tell him. Let him have this. Have him. Brilliant. Nice one, Philip. Today is National Bird Day in the US. This was from January the 5th. You'd think GAP, that's the genuinely approachable pencil puzzles, would have mentioned this, but apparently I'm the only one on either team that pays attention to important days. Clover even missed Tolkien's birthday. What does any of this have to do with today's puzzle? Absolutely nothing. Today's guess is a Windoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Additionally, each marked window region, so obviously that's these little 3x3 squares, must contain each of the digits from 1 to 9 without repeats. The dinosaur is a silliest Sibirio Titan. And we will then go on to Clover's second puzzle. Right. Clover says, oh my gosh, it's called Chaos Construction. Now, if you're familiar with the channel, you have not associated Chaos Construction puzzles with genuinely approachable. So, and Clover begins with, forgive me. Wow. Today's guess is a Chaos Construction Sudoku. Fill the grids with the digits 1 through 6. So normal Sudoku rules do not apply. So that each digit appears once in each row, column, and 6-cell region. The regions aren't provided, so you'll have to find them. The digit in each cell with a circle tells you how many of the orthogonally adjacent cells plus the circle cell itself are part of the same region. For instance, if a circle cell contains a 5, then all of the 4 adjacent cells plus the circle cell itself are in the same 6-cell region. Wow. So, I think Clover provided 2 links. One to a Penpa version of the puzzle, which has an answer check. And she says, for answer check, draw all edges inside of the grid with the edge tool and fill in all numbers with the Sudoku tool. So that will work on the Penpa version. The dinosaur's an apologetic Apatosaurus. And then she says, if you absolutely can't use Penpa, here is a CTC version from @SpellDaddy, yesterday's puzzle author. Strong warning, you will miss out on some of the puzzle by doing this, as you can't check your region drawing, some of which needs to be done after all digits are entered, so the puzzle will finish prematurely. Only use if needed. Well, I could do Penpa, but I don't like Penpa. I much prefer our software. I'm going to do it in this. I'm going to rely on my own region drawing, and even if I have to finish it off after the puzzle tells me I have the digits correct, that's what I'm doing. So call me a rebel, paint me rebellious, and that's what's happening. So then we will go on to the final one, So Ubuji. Bill says, in Australian science news, today's Arrow Sudoku is dedicated to the ibis, the oft-denigrated bin chicken, who have finally found a way to defeat, read hunt, one of the most ubiquitous invasive species in Australia, the cane toad. They will place them in a chokehold with their beaks to stress them out so they release all their poison, then will take them down to the river to wash their food before eating it. Life finds a way, baby. And there is in the original Discord server, there's a link to the news article about this. That is extraordinary nature fact. Well done, Bill. And ties into Philip's National Bird Day, although different nation. It's an arrow Sudoku. Had to make this interesting. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along an arrow must sum to that arrow's circled digit. The dinosaur is heroic hexing. Is a hexing a dinosaur? Doesn't seem plausible. And those are the intros, which were fun. We will go back to the first of the puzzles. Best Friends by Clover. I will restart my clock every time so I know my time, although there will be a timer on the screen. And let's get cracking. So 3 and 4 are next to each other in this row, so that must be one of them to allow that to be possible. 4 and 5 in this row, 7 and 8 in this row, 7 and 8 in that column, sorry, 7 and 8 in this row. I think I've used row for all the columns and rows I was looking at there. What does that tell us? If 7 and 8 are here, that becomes 1 or 9. It's a sort, yeah, 7 and 8 are both there. So that is 1 or 9. Now the 7-8 pair have to be in these cells. That's what it tells us. And I can work out which they are from that 8. Now what else does that tell us about this? This can't be 4 or 5. That's the point. So the 4-5 pair are up there. That's a naked 9. That's a naked 8. And 7 and 6 will go in these cells. Then coming down here, 8 and 7 are now in this column, so the 7-8 pair in the bottom row is there. Is this naked? No, it's 1 or 9. This has become a 1 thanks to the number in the other corner. So then we've got a 6-5 pair that are resolved. That 6 looks back up and resolves that. The 5 does that. We may get the whole perimeter done to start the puzzle here. 3 and 4 together in this one. Then we've got a 1-2 pair still left. And 3-2 here. Yes, I can do them now. 2, 3. 1, 2. Yes. No. Not quite the whole perimeter. Everything but. Okay, but that's a good start. Now, we need a 5, 7 together in this column. Now, it could be here. Obviously, these cells can't contain 5 or 7, but it could be here. Okay, 8, 9 in this column. 9 is obviously in one of those 2 cells in the column. 2, 4 here, that's where to start. We get a 2 there. 4, 7 here gives us a 7 there. 7, 9 here puts a 7 in one of those 2. 4, 7 here puts a 4 there. So there are some total giveaways. Now, let's do Sudoku. 9, 3, 6 finishes that box. 1, 8, 7 up this column. Can't do that. 9. This isn't resolved. This pair of 9 possibilities is resolved. So that's where 9 goes. That's a naked 4. That's a naked 1. That's a naked 2. And that's 3, which finishes the column. Can I finish this off? Yes, I can do the 2. I can't finish it off because 5, 9 are uncertain. Oh, no, they're not if I use the clue. This can't be a 5 because it has to be next to 7 in the column. Right, now I can do 8, 7 at the bottom. 6, 9, 2, 3, 7, 8 in one of those. We still haven't done the 5, 7 pair. There it is at the bottom. Now I am on a bit of a roll, I think. 1, 7 pair, 5, 9 pair. Well, I say I'm on a roll, and then I run into some pencil marking that I can't fill in. 4, 3, 8, 7, 1, 5, 6, 2, 9. Box 4 is finished. 5, 2, 4, 9. Let's do the middle row. 5, 8, and 7. And what do we need? A 7, 9 pair. So that's 5 or 8. I don't know which. There's no clues other than that I haven't used. Oh, okay. So this is Sudoku. I mean, only from now on. That's 1 or 8. So the 7 goes there. Right, that fixes the middle. Sorry, the middle row with its 7. That has to be 8, that has to be 5, that resolves the 1, 8 pair, the 8 does, 5 resolves this 9, 5, 7 resolves this 1, 7. The rest is a speed fill-in exercise. 1, 4, 6, 8 in column 4. 8, 9, this is column 6, obviously, 2 and 6, and then just one column to go. 3, 6, 1, 7. And there we go, 4 minutes 23. Confident about the 2 hats, working on the string of puzzles. And we come to single ladies. And it's Fortress. No, I'm not great at Fortress. Okay, let's get cracking. So, we've got an 8 next to a Fortress cell, next to 2 Fortress cells. They both have to be 9s. Then these next to the 7 are 8 or 9. These next to the 7, that one has to be an 8 because it can't be 6 or 7. This has to be a 7. That 8 has resolved. This is a 9, but this one goes unresolved. So much for symmetry. Now, I'm not using the Fist-Fell ring. I think that's an elaborate red herring. 7, I'm just doing Sudoku. So we have 1, 2, 5. Oh, no, I could use the Fist-Fell ring there. I'm not using it. 3, I'd have to explain it, and that would really slow me down. We get an 8 there by Sudoku. What I want is low digits. Yes, that Fortress tells me that's a 5, even if the Fist-Fell ring didn't. Now, this one has to be bigger than the 2 it's beside, but it can't be higher than 6. It's therefore 6 or 4. This probably has to be a 7. But it could also be a 4 or even a 3 in this case. And this one by Fortress, 5, 7, 8, 9 are gone. 6 or 3. Now, 9, 8, 5, 7. I don't know. I don't know quite what to do next. And that's where I get worried in these puzzles. Can I place 9s? Yes, 9. No, 9 goes in one of those two. That's not easy to resolve. Bill, don't do this to me. 9, 8, 5, 7, 3 in this row. 3 there. So that needs 2 and 1. Yes, okay, that is an insight that's taken a while. 7 in row 2 is there. These two are 4 and 5. That makes this definitely a 6. 1, 2, and 4 in possibles in those cells. Now, what I did work out finally is that in this row, 1 and 2 can't be in the grey cells because they would fail the test somehow. 8 is looking down at that. That's a 9 now. 8, 5, 7, 9. That can't be 1 or 2. So it's 3, 4, or 6, which have quite small counterparts. I don't know. It didn't pan out like I was hoping, that insight. No, not thinking clearly. 5 is in one of those two cells. So these don't have a 5 in. 3, 8, 9, 5. That can't be 7 either. It's 3, 4, or 6. That's not helping. Just do something that helps, Mark. 9 in the central box. Yes, that might help. 9 goes there. That's all the 9's done, actually. That was the last 9. It didn't help, therefore. 8 in one of those two by Sudoku. 7 in one of those two. 8 is in one of these 5. That's the thing. It's got to be next to the 9. Yes. Okay, 8 is there. Big digits. So 6 is here somewhere. It's got to be in one of those. It's got to be there. This, looking up the central column, that's a naked 5 now, given the 1, 2 pair. That's 4, and 7 down the bottom. Come on, get on with it. 7, 9, that's where 4 goes in box 2. 9, 3, 8, 7, 5, 4. 6 goes there. That's 1 or 2. That's 1 or 2. This isn't 4. That's not 2. Right. In fact, that could never have been 2, and that's just incredibly slow thinking. So lots of those 1s and 2s getting done. That's good. That is definitely good. 8, 1, 5, 7, 9. The 4 in this column must be there. So we can forget 5 being next to it. That's become a 3. 5 over there. So this is bigger than that. This is 7 or 8. That's not 3 or 2 now. That's a 1. 5 and 3 in this column. 2, 3, 6 down here. 1, 5 pair in the box. There they are. That's become a 3. 7, 4, 9, 3, 1, 8. 2, 5, and 6. And I don't know the order there. Let's look along here. 2. No. That is 1 or... That's 3. That's good. That's what I needed. That was virtually naked. Right. 4, 1. So 3 in the column. 2 and 5 above it. 3, 9, 1, 5, 8. 8 in the box is there. 4, 7, 6. These must go. 2, 5, 6 there. And then this row. 2, 3. Yeah. 6, 4, 7. 4 and 1 down in box. Whatever that is. 3, 2 pair that I can't resolve, but I can do 2, 5. That gives me 2, 3. And I've got 3, 1. There we go. Solution is correct. 5 minutes 34. Slower, but I'd be very surprised if for that puzzle I didn't get the 2 hats for that. I'm confident again. Then Windoku, another one, another type that has foxed me occasionally. Let's give it a go, see how we do. It's these extra regions. There are things to know about the extra regions, which are that they create other extra regions. If you consider rows 2, 3, and 4, 3 sets of the digits 1 to 9, take out the windows, This must be a set of the digits 1 to 9, and those kind of work into other places in the grid, and they can be quite useful to consider, if only to spell out the message that the boxes are giving in other ways. Now, 3 in row 2 can't be in a window or there, so actually we can place that, but this is a very slow way of doing it, just picking off little bits of inference. 2 in this window is there. Literally nowhere else is possible. 2, 1, 3. Let's keep going on the window if I can. I can't. Let's put 2 in this window, in one of those two, not... And pencil marking gets a bit messy. 4 in the central box. 6 in the central box. 8 and 2 I can't place, but I don't care because I've got that 2 in this window now. So that was good pencil marking. These are from 1, 5, 7, 9 in the window. Let's remove a couple of impossibilities. 3, 9. In this row, 4 goes there. 1 goes outside the window. 7 and 5. 7, 5, 3, 1, 2. I can place 4 and 6 in the window. That's a 9, 8 pair, which takes 9 out of that cell. Also fixes the 2, 8 in the middle. 8, 6 is a pair here. They're done. 3, 9. They're done. Box 4 is done. 1 and 7 in these cells. 3, 9, 5 here, but 9 can't go in the window. This is how I always want Windokus to be, and they rarely are for me, so I'm quite pleased. Now, let's just keep it going. 6, 8, 9. 6 in this column is there because it can't be in the lower window. That gives us an 8. In this window, we've got 1, 3, and 5 to place. I don't know how to do it. What about this one? 7, 5, 3, 9. 8 goes there. This is a 6, 4 pair. This is a 1, 2 pair. That makes this a 5. This is a 1, 3 pair now. Let's use the column. 5 and 9. We've got 5 and 7 up there. 8, 2, 4 down here. That becomes a 3. That's going to sort out the 2 pairs I've got. 1, 2. Pair at the end that must be write-ins now. That's a 1. Oh, I can do the whole box. 2, 1, 3. 9, 4, 7. Lots of this has fallen at my feet, which is kind. 5, 7, 9 there. So that's a 1. That's a 5. This is a 7, 9 pair now, which I don't know the order of. 5 there. 2, 6, 8 up the outside. I can do all that. That must be a 4. 6, 7 pair up the central column. Must be 3 and 1 to go. I can do 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 9, 8, and 9. There we go. 3 minutes 35, so that's gone well. Nice title, nice puzzle, not too difficult. Central box was the key. I was a bit slow to get going on that, but putting the even digits in that really got it going. Now, this is the one I've been most scared of. Chaos construction. And the circles tell us how many are in the same region. Okay, let's get cracking. Well, the 5 is huge. So all of those are in the same region as the 5. So let's make them purple. That's shutting off this cell. That must be in this region too. So now I can pencil in the numbers 4 and 3, 6 and 2, and that region's done. So 5's beautiful. This one, 4 including the number, so they're all in the same region. Oh no, let's just do numbers. 1 and 6 can finish column 2. 3, I know we've done 3 in column 1. 5 and 6 up here. A 1 to finish row 2. I don't know, no, let's, okay. This 4 has to be those cells, that's better. That's better than the what I was doing before down here, because I didn't know where to take that. Now, 4, 1 there, that must be blue, because it can't join to any other region. This 3, its 3 cells are there. Let's make them grey. That, oh, this is no good. Oh, no, okay, this can't be grey because it's another 3, so that can be blue, and blue's finished. Oh, I thought I'd broken it. That was a terrifying, heart-stopping moment. Right. Now, some of these have to be a different colour. I don't know what to do. Let's use this 3 clue. All of those are the same colour, so they're all green. So that's the whole green. It's got 2 of the clues in it. So these, that has to be a new colour. Orange. We've got to finish off grey and come up with a yellow region. Grey's got a 3 in it, so that yellow is, that 3 is yellow instead. I'm going to have to do the numbers now. Right, this green region needs 2, 6 and 5. So we'll do a 2 there, 5 and 6. Orange needs a 5 and 4 and a 1 and a 3, which I can do. That gives us a 3 in a circle. We've done those 3. Oh, well, that just tells me this isn't orange. That's actually not helpful. 2, 3, 4. That can't be 1. The 1 in the column is there. That's 5 or 6. That's a naked 4. We've got 2 and 5 here. Now, this can't be 5 because it would require all those to be the same colour, and they're not. So that's a 2. So there we go. I think we're going to finish the numbers here. And as Clover warned, the puzzle will then tell me that I'm right, probably, but I still have to do the boxes. Don't worry about the time there. That is not my time. My time carries on, but it won't carry on much because I need to make a region of... Oh no, this 2 is in a region. Oh, but it's either a region that goes down there or it's grey and goes here. 3, 3. We've used all the other clues. It's a bit difficult, actually. 6, 3 and 4 all are yellow in the remaining ones in the puzzle. So they're all yellow. It's all about this 2, isn't it? Is it yellow? Could be. I think that would work. Could it be grey? No, it can't be grey because that would not allow this to be grey, and then grey would bump into another 2. So it is yellow. They're both yellow. That shuts in a yellow. These are all grey. That's the solution. If I even extend my time to include putting in the regions that you have to in Penpa, which look like this, and I think that's fair enough to include that in my time. I don't know what my time is now, but I'm finished now, and it's probably still under 4 minutes. And it's a nice puzzle, and definitely 6 by 6 is the way to go to make a chaos construction into a genuinely approachable Sudoku. It's a very nice puzzle. I'm sorry I didn't do it in Penpa, but I like our software too much. And I think that's a reasonable conclusion. Right. We go to So Ubuji, the 5th puzzle today. I still think I'm on for the 5 2-hat times. Let's restart here and let's get cracking. There'll probably be some helpful, well, that's almost helpful, 1 or 2 with the 7 to give 8 or 9. And it happens here again. I don't think any of those have been decided. The 6 then uses the other one of 1 or 2. Oh, why is this not easier for me? Let's do Sudoku then. That's a 2-4 pair in the middle. That's a 1-7 pair. We've got a 9 naked single in the centre. Is that helpful? Doesn't feel helpful. What can this be? That's very interesting. 4, 5, 8, 6, 7. 9's too much. It's 1, 2 or 3. But it can't be 2 or 3 and have a valid digit there. So it's a 5 and a 1. Gosh, that's not going to work here as well. 2, 3, 5, 1. This is 4, 6 or 7. And this is 6, 8 or 9. No, that really didn't work there. 5, 1, 4, 7. 3, 6, 8, 9. Leaving that to be 2, 5, 7 or 8. Not 8. Oh, Mark, think about it. This is 2 or 3. Can't be 1 or 4 now. That's 8 or 9. That's a pair of 8, 9. So that's not 8. That's not a 1, 2, 3 triple. I thought it was, but it's not. 6 is in one of those two cells in the box, so that's not 6. Now I've got an 8-9 pair here. I'm really not seeing this as I should. 3, 3, that's a 3. Sudoku. Always the key. Right, that is 1 or 2, but it can't be 2 now. 1, 7, 4, 2, 9 pair. That's taken me ages to get into. But actually, the pencil marking I did might be very helpful now, even if I'm not doing it in the right order as a puzzle. 2 and a 7, 6 pair. That is a naked 8. We haven't fixed these. Got a 6, 7 pair. Never mind about that. 2, 3, 9. That's a 3. That with flanked by 2, 9. This is a 4, 5 pair that I can write in. That has to be a 3 because of the 8, 9 pair in the box. That's 8 or 9. Now we've got a 4 here. 5, 9, 3, 6, 4. That is going to have to be 1 or 2. Again, I'm using this 8, 9 pair that I found in a laborious way. But it's disambiguated everything very helpfully for me, so I think I stumbled on a neat way to do it as it goes. That's 2, 3, 4. I can put the 3 in. Flanked by a 2, 4. That's become a 9. That's sorted out this whole thing. 5 and 6 go in like that. The 8's made that a 9. 7, that can't be, so it's 4. 7 in its circle. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. This is a 2 by Sudoku. 5, 8 and 9 go 9, 8, 5. There we go. 1 and 6 over here. They're just write-ins. 4, 8, 3. 8, 4, 3. That sorts out the 4 and 2 finally. 9 and 2 at the top. This 1, 7's been done. The 2, 4's been done. I probably just didn't notice that. 8 there. 5 and 6 here. 4, 9, 1. I mean, I want to celebrate 5 2-hat times to get my streak up to 52. Of course, there is the lingering doubt that maybe on puzzle 2 or 4, or even 3, I might have fallen foul of a very stiff 2-hat time, but I don't think so. I think I've got them. So there we go. It was time for gas. And the times for gas were quite good today. So happy with that. Hope you enjoyed those puzzles. They were a really interesting set of puzzles. To get an introduction to a new rule set, Fortress Sudoku, and indeed the Fistamafel ring, do look it up. Windoku, Chaos Construction, and Arrow Sudoku in the same group of puzzles. I mean, it really is incredibly helpful. Thank you very much to Bill, Clover and Philip for those, and hope to see you again soon on the channel. Back for more gas in another 4 days. I'm trying to narrow the gaps and catch up a bit because I let it go more than a month behind. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Sudoku. Bye for now.